Hello people, welcome back to Selena's Corner. So today we will continue discussing the MCQs of Unit 4 Course 201. If you haven't already watched part 1 of this video, then click on this link that you can see on your screen right now. And if you have already gone through the first part of this video, then let's continue. We have already discussed MCQs 1 to 10 in the previous video. Let's continue with MCQ number 11. Which of the following is not a school board in India? The options you can see right in front of you. The correct answer is option B, ISSE. ISSE is not even a board. India has four different types of school boards. Option A, C, and D are the correct ones, and there's another that's ICSE, that is Indian Certificate of Secondary Education. So these are the four boards that we've got in our country. Question 12. The Maharashtra State Board of Secondary and Higher Secondary Education was established under which act? Option A, Maharashtra Secondary Board Act 1965. Option B, Maharashtra Secondary Board Act 1975. Option C, Maharashtra Education Act 1965, or option D, Maharashtra Education Act 1975. The correct answer is option A, Maharashtra Secondary Board Act 1965. This act was later amended in the year 1977. The Maharashtra board itself it came into existence on 1st January 1966. Okay, so the act was 1965. The board came into existence on 1st Jan 1966, and later on the act was amended in the year 1977. Question 13. Which is not a function of HSC and SSC board? Option A, give recognition to secondary schools and junior colleges. Option B, appoint teachers to teach in SSC and HSC board schools and colleges. Option C, collect fees from the students who are appearing for the board exams. And option D, finalize the place, centers and dates for the HSC and SSC exams. The correct answer, if you read carefully, you will come to know, is option B, appoint teachers to teach in the colleges or schools, because this job is done by the college or school itself. They don't need the board's permission or approval to appoint any teachers. Question 14. Which board of education works under the Union Government of India? Option A, HSC and SSC. Option B, CBSE. Option C, ICSE. Option D, IGCSE. Correct answer is option B, CBSE. Like HSC or SSC is under the state government. Similarly, CBSE is under the Union Government of India. Question 15. The dash is the apex body for curriculum related matters for school education in India. Option A, NCTE. Option B, SCERT. Option C, CBSE. Or option D, NCERT. The correct answer is option D, NCERT. Question 16. Full form of NIOS. Option A, National Institute of Other Schools. Option B, National Institute of Open Schooling. Option C, Neo-Indian Open Schooling. Or option D, Neo-Indian Other Schools. Correct answer is option B, National Institute of Open Schooling. This board also comes under the Union Government of India, and an NIOS gives the students the facility to study from home, which the other boards do not. Question 17. Who conducts ICSE, ISC and CVE? All three are certificate courses. The first one, that is ICSE, is a 10th grade course. ISC and CVE are both courses for standard or grade 12. The correct answer is option C, CISCE, the full form being Council of Indian School Certificate Examination. So this council conducts examinations such as Indian Certificate of Secondary Education, Indian School Certificate and Certificate of Vocational Education. Question 18. Which of the following is not an actual certified course but are exams that test knowledge in individual subjects? Option A, ICSE. Option B, CBSE. Option C, IGCSE, or option D, HSE. We already know that options A, B, and D are all certified courses. So our correct answer is IGCSE. The full form of this is International General Certificate of Secondary Education. This means that a person receives IGCSE qualification for each subject that he takes. Question 19. Which is not an advantage of lecture method of teaching? We have done this over and over again in DED or TTC. So let's go through it once again. Option A, student centered. Option B, effortless for the student. Option C, easy transfer of new material. Option D, teacher control. So obviously the correct answer is option A, student centered. The lecture method is exactly opposite of this. This is actually teacher centered. The teacher takes control of the class and gives the lecture. Hence, it is very easy for the students to just take in information because they don't have to ask questions or anything. And it is easy for the teacher to transfer his knowledge onto the students without any hindrance. And the entire class is in the teacher's control. So, option A is our correct answer. So, this brings us to the last question of this unit. Question 20. What are the functions of SCERT? Option A, to fulfill the educational requirements of those students whose parents were employed in transferable jobs. Option B, to impart in-service training to all teachers from teacher education institutes. Option C, conduct examinations at the 10th and 12th standard level. Option D, none of the above. We see that option A is the function of CBSE, because CBSE came into existence to be responsive to the educational needs of those students whose parents were employed in the central government. So they had frequently transferable jobs. And option C can be a function of either the state board or CBSE. So the only option left for us is option B, that is to impart in-service training to all teachers from teacher education institutes. That's it for today, people. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I was able to help you and guide you through through these MCQs. I will be coming up with new videos for the other courses as well. So keep watching and keep studying. Thank you.